Hi, I'm Shereem Herndon-Brown from Strategic Admissions Advice. Welcome back. Today we are talking about how to build a college list again, but today we're talking about how to choose a possible major. 2 weeks ago we talked about cost, last week we talked about location, and today we're going to talk about helping your child to choose a possible major and how that needs to be critical to the college search process. So parents, I have a quick question for you. What are your child's true strengths? What are their interests? Do you know what these may be for them? It is my opinion that it's critical that as you go into the college search process, that you are very intentional about talking to your child about what their major might be in college. Why is that? Because while college is a ton of fun and it's there to learn and grow, sometimes when kids have too much of a buffet and they sample this and they sample that, they don't have a core curriculum to kind of stick to, and sometimes that leads to college being more than just 4 years, right? For too many kids that I've seen, they go to college without knowing what they want to do or what they're gifted in, and it takes them too long to figure that out, which allows them to spend too much time in college. That's number one. Number two, having self-awareness. You want to make sure that your child knows who they are and what the goal of college is. There has to be some kind of return on an investment. It's expensive, remember cost. So you want your kid to know, why am I in college? What am I here to do? How is this going to help me in my future? Because you want to make sure that they and you have a plan as they go through life. And finally, possible major is the key. Cost, location, possible major. Of course they can switch majors, which they may need to pivot at some point during their college experience. But if they have intention, remember, colleges ask them on their applications, what is going to be your possible major? What possible career you're interested in? Have them answer those questions with tangible evidence to support that application. When kids write applications that say undecided, they fall into a big bucket. And that bucket, albeit fair, is not what colleges are looking for. They're looking for kids to have some intention, some self-awareness. Think about doing some kind of assessment, a personality assessment, like Myers-Briggs for teens. This helps them to identify their true gifts, their natural interests, and helps them to indicate on a college application what they could possibly major in college. Just last week, I was meeting with a family. We gave them the personality test, the Myers-Briggs for teens, and it generated a report that helped him to share with his family, hey, this is what I'm gifted at. They weren't surprised. They knew that he always liked history, and they talked about being a diplomat, being a lawyer, possibly being in politics. So he now knows that when he chooses his college major, that he can indicate that on his application. Again, possible major, which will lead to a possible career, but that's next week. As a result of considering a possible major, kids can now be very intentional and purposeful about what they're indicating on their college applications and how they're going to actually study. Parents, I bet you want your kid to graduate from college in 4 years, maybe 4.5 or 5, but not 6, 7, 8, 9. In order to do that, it is critical that you have conversations with them up front during the college search process about cost, about location, and about possible major, okay? We're going to talk about possible career next week. Please check us out at strategicadmissadvice.com or email us at helpme@strategicadmissadvice.com. We're here to help you.